Welcome back to Backyard MTV, guys. Today we're doing something kind of different, but no, it's different. Alright, so today we are going to be putting on my new Maxxis tires and my new seat that Wyatt has given me. Wyatt did not give me the Maxxis tires, I bought them. Guys, I decided to get new tires because, as you can tell, the tread on my tires right now are really low down. Compared to a fresh set of DHRs, they're tiny. And so I decided I think I need some new tires. Also, look at this. I'm basically shredded down to the center of the wall on it. See? So, alright. I'm going to get on to the first part of I'm gonna start putting them on. Alright, so the tires I decided to buy were the Maxxis DHFs and the Maxxis DHRs, or the DHR2 Exos. So I'm gonna put these on. The DHR obviously goes in the back because the DH stands for downhill and the R stands for rear, and then the DHF stands for downhill front. So, yep. So step one for putting on the tires is to get your bike prepared. So what I like to do, since I don't have a stand to work on my bike with, is I like to flip my bike over. It's better to have your seat up higher so your bike sits farther from the ground when you're doing this. Tight space to work on. Since my stem is weird, I gotta put rolls of tape under my handlebars. Alright, so now the second thing you're gonna want to do when putting on the tires is taking your wheel off. Having technical difficulties. I'll come back once these are off. Alright guys, so I got the front and rear axles out of my tires. So now I'm going to take my tires off, set them gently on the ground so nothing breaks. Make sure you be careful with your derailleur when you're taking out the rear tire, because you don't want to bend the hanger. So, now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find your valve right here. You're going to take the cap off, and you're going to want to let all the air out of your tires, like this. So, I'll come back to you guys when I have all the air out of my tires. Alright, so after getting most of the air out of your tires, you're going to want to gorilla them off. You want to basically get them off the bead, or you want to get the bead off the rim so you can pop the new tires on. There we go. There we go. Alright, so I got my rear rim off. Make sure you get your valve out of there. I'm going to unscrew the valve holder. And also, very important thing is you don't want to lose both your valve holder and your valve cap. If you lose those, then you're going to have to buy a new one for both of them. If you lose your valve holder, your valve may not stay in place, and your tube will wiggle around and your tire probably won't sit right. So make sure you don't lose this. I'll show you guys. This little ring you put around your valve. Just put that in your pocket or something. Alright. And then what we do with the old tire is we yeet it out, and now we don't use those ever again. Alright, now let's gorilla off the second one. Let me get it loose a little. Then you can pull it over. There we go. unscrew the valve. It's a long process. While I'm unscrewing this, how about you go hit the subscribe button and the like button? You know, not to be cringy or anything. Just go do that for us. Alright. Now, pull the other half off. There we go. Got the old tube off. And then we set this down gently so we don't damage it. And then we yeet that out of there. Alright, let me get set up and we're going to be putting the new tires on. Alright guys, now it's time to put on the brand new tires. So, first what you're going to want to do is set your rim down again. Gently. You're going to grab your tube and you're going to take your new tire. So that's my front tire. I don't want this one. This one's the rear tire. I'm going to grab this, the front tire. Straighten it out. Okay. And what I like to do is line my valve up with the logo. So I'm going to line mine up with the Maxxis logo and down the ground. Makes it easier. Line it up. Shove the tube in. There you go. Now you're going to want to grab your rim, put the valves through the hole. If I can find it. I'm struggling a little bit. This would be another great time to go hit the subscribe button. And if you already have, make sure notifications are on, because you never want to miss a video like this one. And then, now that I got the valve stem on, whatever, put the tire around the rim, hopefully, if you're smart. Oh, there we go, pop some of it on. I think I got one side on. Yep. Alright, now what you're going to do once you got one side on is squeeze the second side on. Make sure you hold both sides because it does come out on the other side if you don't. Process and a half. Now that I got it down here, try not to use a tire lever, because especially when don't use a tire lever on your new tires if you're ever planning on going tubeless. So here we go. I got my new tire on. It's looking fresh, sexy. That was cringy. All right. Well. Here, now we gotta go on to the next one. I'm not gonna bore you with the long process of me putting on the next tire. So I'll see you in 5 minutes. Alright guys, I'm back. I got the tires on and here we go. So here's the front tire, it's on, it's nice. And the rear tire, right here. Alright, so now, next thing we gotta do is put them on the bike. So this is the front tire, it's easier, so we'll go on first. You wanna line your rotor and your brake pads up so you don't wreck your rotor. And then, here's the harder one. Make sure you get it around the derailleur Don't break your derailleur doing this. And if you accidentally do, it's not my fault. Just remember that. It's not my fault if you accidentally break your derailleur. Or if you break your rotor, it's not my fault. Go on the bike. There we go. Let me move it over to the right ear. I think that's about it. There we go. Now, let's, let me get the axles in. I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, I got the axles in. Now we gotta pump up the tires. So let me grab my bike pump real quick. Alright, so make sure you still have your valve stems and valve holder ring things. I don't know what they're actually called. Grab them out of my pocket. Yep, the two back. There. So now I'm going to put back on the ring I showed you earlier and pump up the tires. Make sure you pull your stem all the way out, or your valve all the way out of the tire. Almost on. Oh, wait. Trying to get it on as tight as possible so my thing doesn't wiggle around. Alright, there we go. It's on. Now what I have to do is pump it up. I normally like to ride a 30 in the back and 27 in the front. I like stiffer in the back because it gives me a little more control. So, yeah. On one. Make sure you put it in the right hole so you don't mess something up. Yep, air's going in. I'm at 10 psi right now. It's like a workout. I'm also doing it by feeling. Alright, I think that's good. Oop, shouldn't have done that. Alright guys, so I got interrupted, but I finished the back tire. It is at 27. 27 in the back. I messed it up, guys. I said I wanted to put 30 in the front and 27 in the back. Alright, so next tire, oh, I forgot to put the cap on. Did I? Yeah. There's the cap. And put the cap on. Like that. And there. Now let's go back to the front tire. We're going to pump it up to 30. If I can find the stem. Oh, there. Oh. Gotta grab my thing. My ring. Put my ring around this again. that's it. Well, actually, I gotta put the new seat on. So I'll show you guys how to put on the new seat, and then we'll be done. All right, so see you in a second. All right, guys, now it's time to put on the new seat wide bombing. So first, what you're gonna wanna do is take off your seat post so it's easier. Then grab a tool or a multi-tool. I'm just gonna use my multi-tool so I don't have to go searching for the tool I need. Then you wanna unscrew this part right here, which is holding your seat to your seat post. So you're gonna unscrew that. A little more. And then go. Push it to the side. Get my old seat off. Here we go. That's my old seat. And here, this is a race like Enduro carbon seat. So you're gonna put that seat on. And then you're gonna slide it in. Struggle a little. Unscrew it a little more. There we go. All right. So I got it on. Make sure you angle or you put it at the right spot you want it at. So my seat tube is about like this angled, so I'm gonna want it flat. So I'm gonna screw it back in, put it up there. All right, now I get my multi-tool and screw it all the way in. Oh. I'm struggling right now. All right, there we go. Now screw it all the way back in. Make sure it's tight so you don't slide off your seat or anything. And there we go. Now it's on all the way. Now all you gotta do is just put your seat post back in. There you go, guys. So I put the new tires on and the new seat on. Thanks for watching Backyard MTV, guys. 2 dudes, 2 bikes, 20 trails. Peace! Now I'm going to talk about Trailhound MTV. It's a clothing company. It started in 2020. It's really nice quality. You guys probably know it from some of our last videos. This is their brand new long sleeve jersey. They're super comfortable. I've gone riding with them a couple of times now. They are super breathable, and they soak up all the sweat from your body. So right now, I think Trailhound's still doing a thing where if you buy the short sleeve and the long sleeve jersey, you get a free windbreaker. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. And so go do that, and when you go to the checkout, use code BACKYARD15 so you can get 15% off your purchase. So, yep. All right, guys, have a nice day.